Alright, so today we're working on equivalent fractions. So you're going to want to draw these two pictures in your notebook before you watch this video. Make sure you fill in the blanks, and then you can check. If you get stuck, you can use this to check to make sure you're doing it right, and then work your way through the problems. So once you have done all that, come back. So we're looking at this model in the first picture, so I'm going to outline that so you can, right here, this picture. All right, so this model equals what? What fraction is this showing? Well, we are looking at two pieces, and one piece out of two is shaded in. So this fraction is showing 1/2. Below it says there are blank equal parts and blank parts is shaded. So there are two equal parts and one part is shaded. So we can see there's two parts, and the bottom part, I'll do that in red, is shaded. So 1 out of 2 is shaded. Does it matter if it's the bottom piece or the top piece? No, not really. All right, moving on to number 2. So it says, when divided up into equal parts, what does your model equal now? So now we're looking at how many total pieces are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our denominator. There are 4 pieces, and there are 2 pieces that are shaded. So we have 2 out of 4. Below that says there are 4 equal parts and 2 parts are shaded. Underneath that, we're going to write the equivalent fractions from our first picture to our second picture. So our first picture showed 1/2, and we drew a line down the middle. So I'll do that over here. We drew a line down the middle of 1/2, and then we got 1/4. So 1/2 is equal to 2/4, not 1/4, 2/4. All right, those are equivalent fractions because they mean the same thing. Their same amount is shaded in the first picture over here as the second picture. All right, now looking at the second part of this, we're still looking at the same amount shaded in. Notice how the bottom half is shaded in for both of these pictures. So when we're answering the question, it says, when divided up into equal parts, what does your model equal now? Let's try and answer the sentence, and then we'll figure out what the fraction is. So now there are blank equal parts and blank parts are shaded. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. There are 6 equal parts, and of those 6 parts, we have 1, 2, 3 that are shaded. All right, so our answer, 6 parts is our denominator. That's our total amount, and 3 of those are shaded. At the bottom, we started with 1/2. On the last slide, we said that 1/2 was equal or equivalent to 2/4. And now we're saying that both of those fractions are equivalent or equal to 3/6. All right, one more to go. So now when divided up into equal parts, what does your model equal now? So let's count our pieces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So there's 8 equal parts. Now remember, that is our denominator. So I'm going to put that down here. There's 8 equal parts. And how many of them are shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 shaded in. So the numerator is 4 out of 8. Okay, so let's do this in purple. Okay, so our first fraction we looked at was 1/2, right? And then we said that that was equal to 2/4. Right next to this, we said that was also equal to 3/6, and now we're saying that that's all equal to 4/8. All of these fractions are equivalent. They mean the same thing. Every single picture that we looked at had the bottom half shaded in. That is showing 1/2. It doesn't matter if it has 6 pieces or 8 pieces. If half of the pieces are shaded in, that fraction will be equivalent to 1/2.